Roads and Maritime Services, and before that the RTA, has been looking into quieter concrete roads for a very long time. At the time we put the tender documents together, we recognised that over in America that they had some successful trials in low noise concrete pavements, and we looked at getting that technology over here. We saw the Hunter Expressway as a good opportunity for introducing that to Australian roads. More and more of our highways are being constructed adjacent to small towns and communities, and it's very important to those communities that they have a low noise road to drive on. Not only that they have low noise, but also that they get good rideability, low maintenance and a safe skid resistance. What we're building here and what we've established on the Hunter Expressway with the low noise diamond grinding is going to be the genesis of a new and better highway. We first started down on the Hume Highway carrying out longitudinal texturing. That's texturing in the same direction as the traffic is moving in. In the past years we've always carried out transverse texturing, which means that the cars are running over the grooves and making more of a noise. This time the tyres are running in the same direction as the grooves. That means that we've got a quieter pavement. It is a real buzz. It's the first time in Australia we've had this technology, first time anywhere outside of North America, and it's a low noise, good rideability, easy driving pavement, and you would expect it to be somewhere maybe on the motorway projects in Sydney, but we're out here on the New England Highway at Branxton in the Hunter region.
The issue of tire pavement noise has been around for the past few decades, and the Roads and Maritime Services have been very cognizant of this and early to the party. The concrete industry realized that there was a problem at the turn of the century, and we decided to engage in research to help us develop low noise concrete surfaces. After several years worth of work, we ended up developing a surface called the Next Generation Concrete Surface. The RMS was quite interested in learning more about this, and I was invited over to talk with engineers from the department. After a number of visits and several years worth of work, we ended up putting together a test project, which you see here behind us today on the Hunter Expressway. It's termed the low noise diamond grinding, and we hope that this will revolutionize concrete pavements here in New South Wales.
Well, this is being done as a trial. It's only about 200 metres long. There is going to be very extensive noise testing done on it to prove the process, and the hope is that it'll prove to be a quieter surface, and that will then get used on the Hunter Expressway in noise sensitive areas.
The way that we're constructing the roads is by carrying out a traditional conventional diamond grind, which is about a 3mm blade, which is at 6mm centres approximately, and we're shaving off the high points of the pavement. We come back after that and we finish off a very flush groove, smoothing the pavement surface with a low noise diamond grind, and then after we've got that smooth surface, we come back and we apply grooves to that surface. They're a 3mm cut, which is at about a 14.5mm spacing. So we've got a very uniform, very homogeneous texture on a very smooth surface.
Well, the process that's going on at the moment is the grooving. Now we've done the flush grind, and now we're putting the grooves in, and we're told that the grooves should be between 3 and 5mm deep, and I'm just measuring that that's what we're achieving.
What we've identified in research is that we don't have any problem with this sort of pavement in wet conditions. In fact, in California they carried out a test which showed that there was a 70% accident reduction rate after they applied this longitudinal texturing on their pavements over there.
If you look at the whole life cycle costing of what low noise diamond grinding offers, not offers potential upfront savings for the project, but long-term savings in terms that we don't have to recycle the asphalt off the pavement every 7 years.
You know, the spacing between our grooves is right within the middle of the range, between 12.5 and 16mm, which is absolutely perfect.
That's what we wanted, yep.
That's what we wanted.
And how's that depth, John?
Our depth has been averaging between 3.7 and 4.3mm. Again, right in the middle of our range. We couldn't ask for anything better. And if you look down the length of the project, you can see that the grooves are straight and true, absolutely perfect. I think that Cevic's doing a very nice job for us.
We got our noise results back from the trials that we carried out in February, and the results were really fantastic. The results are such that we're going to do another 4.5 kilometres just on the Hunter Expressway project. So are these the decibel levels within each of the
yeah, that's right. This is the
frequency
decibels,
ranges?
It's high frequency. Just pop up there. And that's your low frequency down here.
The positive results from the noise trials have validated all of the work that we've put into it, and it confirms that we're heading in the right direction and that we're going to. I'm glad that we talked to the Americans and that we've got the technology in Australia here and we can build it into our roads.
Yeah, I have driven on the new surface, and from within the car it certainly sounds a lot quieter, and the rideability is exceptional.
Yeah, this is a fantastic story for the taxpayer. The taxpayer gets a much more durable road to drive on, and he gets it at a much cheaper rate. And what we're doing in New South Wales is no doubt going to be replicated amongst all the other states, and I'd say across Australia we're going to be seeing this sort of road. In 10 years' time, I'd say we'll see quite a bit of this sort of road, and this is the first time it's ever happened.